Good evening, Dandadan fans. Mr. Spoiled and Mr. Spoiled back again with another Dandadan reaction. This time, chapter 231. If you're wondering, because someone's decided to spoil us, I don't know, about 9 hours ago in our chat. This is what I get for taking a one-day hiatus from my favorite sports school. And you know what? We won a national championship. And I say we because I definitely contributed to that victory. But yeah, we are back for another weekly chapter of Dandadan. I went higher register there because, we were supposed to be on a break.
How the hell did they mess up that translation? How do you mess up a translation?
I don't know. Unless he's like, Tatsu's like, I'm going to go banger after banger for the next month.
Let's see. Last chapter, romance. Romance building / romance breaking. Disassembling. And maybe in certain ways. I don't know. But that was kind of the talk of the last stream. If you guys missed that, I mean, the last chapter was that piece in particular. Besides the spoiled comment right there. So we're going to be with Okudun and Ira. Yeah, dinosaurs.
I mean, I'm just going to keep it a buck. I already said this last stream. We 100% are getting dinosaurs coming to life. So, it's not surprising. But also, like, why'd you have to spoil us? No reason.
I don't think you knew. You guys see the comment, I think you'll see it on your hand. It's right there. It's just been there. The whole day, Just there, casually. I bet some of you guys probably got spoiled. Probably clicked on, the stream or something, check the time. Oh, when the stream started? Oh, what's that comment? Okay. But, all jokes aside from the dinosaur situation in this chapter, what else do you expect to get here?
Sorry, I was sharing the link in a couple of places, so I turned off my microphone so you wouldn't hear my clickety clack. Honestly, I think it's gonna be kind of cool to see a damsel in distress situation, because I definitely think at this point Ira has more combat ability than Okudun in his current state. Not to say that he can't somewhat hold his own, but I do think his power is diminished slightly. And then for Momo, is she gonna get any sort of situational memory return to her? I think I might have been like watching Laj's stream, or maybe we were just kind of talking about Dandadan, but like, what if like something thumps Momo in the head and it's like the reverse of a concussion?
Oh, wow.
So like it's a factory reset back to her original memories. I mean, I could see something going like that. I mean, that's definitely Tatsu's general motif. Like, he still likes to keep it fun, but still grounded. But yeah, I just expect there to be some really cool protect the princess type of shenanigans going on. But other than that, I don't really have a prediction. What about you?
Kind of just the same old from like the Mr. Barber to Kinta a few chapters ago. I think there's going to be more interactions like that where, I mean, I guess obviously some stealthy assassin-like strategy from their side. I mean, in the last chapter, we did see a silhouette of somebody in the background. Maybe that is a person doing something. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was just somebody in the background. But that, just the scale of it, it was.
I think it was definitely a Black Paladin for sure, or quite a Dragon Knight. I think they were called.
So we're gonna see what this group got. All I will say though, don't lose again, like how in Inra, how he's been losing with his squad, because so far, I mean, we're at a handicap here with, once again, Momo being a quote-unquote new Momo, basically, and Okudun doesn't have his power. I expect for this arc things to go south really quick, but my prediction of the spirit medium getting here, I think that will occur. I think they'll make their debut here, maybe with a squad or just by themselves. But I think by somewhere in this arc that will happen. Aside from that, Zuma, still expect to see him maybe in the in-between of the next arc if this is a short one, or he might end up coming here himself. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Not much of a recap. Last chapter was controversial in a way. I just thought it was fine. I wasn't too upset about it. I am, frankly, to be honest, a little bored of this teen romance. I know not everyone feels that way, but personally, I just don't see Momo and Gigi ending up together at the end, nor do I see Ira and Okarun ending up as a pairing. So at this point, I don't really want to see them. Should they not type of romance blossoming. It's just a waste of time.
I think it should have happened already. I think it would have been better if Tatsu did it much earlier, since all the characters are kind of just knowing each other and like, you know.
I think like right after Gigi was introduced with the Cursed House arc, I think that would have been a perfect time.
Yeah. But I mean, once again, these characters don't know anything, right? Well, I mean, a lot of crazy shit happens to them every day.
They don't know a lot of the
they don't know the grand
scheme things.
Exactly. So I feel like Tatsu, what he's going to just pull the rug right beneath their feet. Not necessarily us. I think we're going to be prepared for it from the outside looking in, because we know about the bloodlines and all that lore, or not all the lore, but a tiny bit of it so far. So I think that what I need from the cast right now, or for Tatsu to do to the cast, I need them to be in for a rude awakening. Not on like it's their fault, so they have to deal with consequences, but just consequences
Saboti.
indirectly. Exactly.
Like
we need
Saboti.
So, we know what you are. Do it.
All right, guys, but I don't remember who's going first. It'll be one of us. Anymore. Okay. I'll fall on the sword today. So I will go first. Vontae will get out of here. Our normal format is that one person reacts when we just have one chapter to read for the night. Once we have our reaction done, once we have our discussion done, then we bring in the other person for them to blind react to the chapter. So let's get into it. Chapter 231 on a Tuesday, no less. What's going on here? What should we do? We're more or less seen it all. Should we head over to the aquarium? Uh-huh. Kind of interesting how the hand holding is so different in tone. It's almost like an embarrassed or a solemn hand holding between Ira and Okarun, but for Gigi and Momo, it's very upbeat, chipper. We've more or less seen it all. Want to try another area? Apparently there's dinosaurs. Let's go, go, go! You gonna let go of my hand or what? It's cool, yo! This makes it seem more like a date. It's not a date. Actually, okay, Serious Gigi has entered the chat. Did you know I'm sending my chi over to you right now? Is the pain in your chest gone? I do feel pretty good, actually. See? How you liking my grip strength now? Pause. Wait, for real? It's not just a coincidence? It's pretty bright around here, huh? Uh-huh. We don't need to hold hands now. Just a bit longer, please. Huh? Sure sounds like bull, though. But it's true. I did the same thing for you before, too. They're definitely going to see each other. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Oh, this kind of hurts. This page kind of hurts. Oh, the next page, not too much better. All right, hand holding has been released. Pointing of fingers, bashfulness everywhere you look. That is a pretty cool panel. you asshole four-eyed cheater. You said you super liked me, my ass. You're totally flirting with this chick. I bet you tell all the girls you like them, don't you? Oh no, it's like that with you too? Sorry for catching you, but it cuts both ways. Now you know about me and Takakura, so we can all be happy. Seriously, Okaru, this isn't like what you told me. If that's how it is, then I won't give up either. Okaru, you're incredible. Momo, for the first time ever, I feel like cheering you on. Shut up, you cow! As if a nasty skink like you could ever be happy with Okaru. Huh? I was trying to be kind to you, you dumb sow. Or what? Were you hoping to see that playboy and Takakura at the same time? Are your effed up shit for brains on drugs? Jesus, Momo, you're just talking your shit. Okaru, stay strong. If your relationship with Ira is exposed, her most loyal fans may try to murder you, but I'll protect you. I feel like there's some foreshadowing there. All right, now we go to the Ferris wheel, and Vamola just eating takoyaki. Kinta, still no sign of him. Num num. It's missing something. Okay, this kid's got a triangle, a meatball, kind of like a circle, and a pasta thing? Konnyaku. Grandma's takoyaki have konnyaku in them, but these don't. Hungry for some konnyaku now. Konnyaku, please. On a skewer, please. Sure. Rokaru, what are you doing? Check. What? He's just got blood all over his smock. Enter. Must be worried about your bow. No, don't go away. Momo, wait, slow down. Why are you so angry? I'm not angry. Is it because Okaru was holding hands with Ira? No. Because they saw us while we were holding hands? No. So what is it? I don't know. I told you, I don't know. I'm sending you my chi, so cheer up. You don't even have to hold my hand. Sorry, Gigi. I'm a real pain in the ass, aren't I? Not at all. Everyone feels bummed out sometimes. Now, since we're here, let's have fun. Thanks. Take a look at that neck. That's badass, huh? Yo, Mr. Dino, look over here. Whoa, it's moving. It's wicked realistic. What in the dream nightmare dino am I looking at? All right, and there's our spoil. Spoiler? Spoiler. That's what we got spoiled on. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right, it's pretty much went how I expected. Yeah, like straightforward. Outside of why does this guy have like blood on his chest? I hope it's a misdirect. I hope Tatsu is like bleached Kinta's hair. If he's blonde like Vamola, that might be one of the funniest things ever. But that smock does not look like that's bleached. That looks like that's not. Looks like it's blood. And Gigi being able to impart his chi onto Momo, do I feel like that's kind of a cheat? I do, but I don't necessarily hate it. Because I do think it's comforting, but at the same time, I kind of get an icky feeling about it. I don't know how I would even feel about Okaru doing that, because your chi is very personal. It's your energy, right? And he was doing that to Momo, but he didn't ask her to do that. I don't know. I might be tripping, but yeah. All right, but I do know what I'm gonna send Vontae. It will be the Chevy Chase meme. Yeah, it might have to be a YouTube video. Hello, Gav. Good evening. Welcome to the stream on a Tuesday. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Kanyaku is, though. Is it like celery? I know, we talked about that earlier. The fact that they said he was going to be on a month-long hiatus, not only does he drop a chapter the next week, but we're also not on break the following week. That's just strange. Peculiar.
Okay, I'm here.
That might be the first time I've sent you a video instead of a emoji or GIF, but I think it is appropriate.
I done seen it.
Enjoy.
I'm ready. Okay. So,
Welcome, Sherm. Welcome, Sherm.
yep, Sherm, go. What's up? Yo, what's up, Gav? See you too. All right, chapter 231, 231. What's going on here? Okay, people just looking at stuff in the museum, the different fossils and stuff. What should we do? We've more or less seen it all. Should we head over to the aquarium? Okay. The handhold, okay, the segue into Momo and Gigi holding hands too. We've more or less seen it all. They say same thing. Want to try another area? Apparently there are dinosaurs. Let's go. Go. You're gonna let go of my hand or what? It's cool, yo. This makes it seem like more like a date. It's not a date. Actually, did you know I'm sending my chi over to you right now? Is the pain in your chest gone? I do. Feel pretty good, actually. See? How you liking my grip strength now? Wait, for real? It's not just coincidence? No, it's a placebo. Don't trust him. Just a bit longer, please, huh? She sure sounds like bull though, but it's true. There's something about to pop off right now because paralleling both conversations. Hold on, I read. Wait. It's pretty bright, right? Wait, it's pretty bright around here, huh? We don't need to hold hands now. Just a bit longer, please, huh? Sure sounds like bull though, but it's true. I did the same thing for you before too. Hey guys, and now there's the four of us, and we're seeing each other hold hands, and I like this double spread. Oh man, with the stars, though, words of Amola, you know what I'm saying? You see the moon right there too, I'm just saying, you know. But fire double spread right here, and also I guess reference, kind of Spider-Man meme reference, inspiration. You asshole 4-eye cheater! You said you super like me, my ass. You're totally flirting with this chick. I bet you. I bet you tell all the girls you like them, don't you? Oh no! It's like that's. So it's like that with you two. Sorry for catching you, but it cuts both ways. Now you know about me and Takakura, so we can all be happy. Seriously, Okudon, this isn't like what you were told. This isn't like what you told me. That's how it is, and I won't give up either. Okudon, you're incredible. Momo, for the first time ever, I feel like cheering you on. Shut up, you cow. As if a nasty skank like you could ever be happy with Okudon. What? There go with the chest bumps. They're hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. The comedy in Dandadan always hits. It's never annoying. It just always hits. I was trying to be kind to you, you dumb. So, or what? Here you, were you hoping to see that Playboy and Takakura at the same time? Are you effed up shit for brains on drugs? Okudon, stay strong. If your relationship with Ira is exposed, her most loyal fans may try to murder you, but I'll protect you. This is just ridiculous. Ferris will. Aw, Bamo-chan alone, but she eating that takoyaki though. She wanted to bite that takoyaki. But I am scared. She is alone and isolated. Who is that in the background? I don't trust that person right there. You know what I'm saying? Kinta, still no sign of him. Nom nom. It's missing something. Looks at a kid. Okay. Oh. Konyaku. Grandma's takoyaki have konyaku in them, but these don't. Hungry for some konyaku now. Konyaku, please. On the skewer, please. Sure. Hey, I seen that big ass head. Boy, Rokudo, you here? You working here now, boy? Okay, well, at least he's there. I hope that is him. It's not just some other random Serpo. But more than likely, it is him. So I hope whatever is in right there, the barber shop, I hope, because the door is opening. Does he have blood on him? It's probably a red herring. It gotta be a red herring. It gotta be fake. It ain't no blood. It's probably something completely different. But if it is, that is Tatsu, you're different. Enter. Must be worried about your boo. Bo, boo, bo, boo. Momo,
My
wait.
boo.
Slow down. Silhouette. There go another. Yeah, that definitely is somebody. That's confirmed. It's confirmed now. Huh. Okay, I'm just looking at a lot of the setting. I'm just trying to take in a lot of it each page. I like the setting here in this carnival. Alright. Why are you so angry? I'm not angry. Is it because Okudon was holding hands with Ira? No. Because they saw us while we were holding hands? No. So what is it? I don't know. I told you, I don't know. No, she dead ass don't know. Like, I'm sending you my chi. So cheer up. You don't even have to hold my hand. Sorry, Gigi. I'm a real pain in the ass, aren't I? Not at all. Everybody feels bummed out sometimes. Now since we're here, let's have fun. Thanks. I'm still just looking at the backgrounds. Okay. Take a look at that neck. That's badass, huh? Yo, Mr. Dino, look over here. Here it comes. Okay, it's a what do you call these bronchosaurs? Yeah, I think. Whoa, it's moving. It's wicked, realistic. Yeah, because that's good art though. Tatsu, good art. Yep, and he gets chomped on. Is the dinosaur bleeding on the head? Is that like a little hole?
That looks like a bullet hole. I didn't even notice that.
The art though is crazy. Good shit, Tatsu. I really like this.
Or no, that might be
like
a breathing hole.
Background.
Yeah, that might be a breathing hole, but it does look like a bloody hole.
Cause it looks like blood. Like coming out. That's why. That was weird. So, what are your thoughts on this chapter?
I'll talk about a few things. First of all, I think Kinta got his hair dyed.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
So depending on whatever color that is, obviously it looks darker. So I'm thinking it's red. So I think he has red hair now. But I also said, like, what if he got bleached blonde like Vamola? I think that would be hilarious.
I feel like he's gonna be blonde. I don't know why. He just looks like somebody that would go blonde.
Yeah.
Or it might be completely different.
So I don't know. I thought that was funny. Obviously I sent you that video because of how Momo was talking. She was wild mouthed this chapter. Like,
yeah.
You asshole 4-eyed cheater. What are you, effed up shit for brains on drugs? Like, Momo, chill. Like, these are supposed to be your friends.
Momo-chan.
And then I did have kind of a more serious, and like, I don't even know if I feel too strongly about this, but I'll let you talk about anything else that you want to talk about first, because this might take us down a rabbit hole.
Not gonna lie, there's kind of a lot going on in this chapter. Rokudo, he's here.
Yeah,
he's there. So that's
he's part-time gig.
Back of our mind. Mm-hmm.
He's a seasonal employee.
It's the silhouette, page 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up with that, man? Who are you?
Sure.
What are you doing, dog? Real eerie. And like, even how the other, like, if you notice, a lot of NPC characters are drawn very like realistic, more realistic than usual, like the shadows and how they're positioned on the panel. They kind of look like this is more dynamic than usual. I don't know, I got like an eerie feeling about this arc so far. It's really strange in a lot of ways, but
I get that.
You thinking?
So what I wanted to talk about was on page.
Oh yeah, that is the holes. Cause I see it on page 19. Both sides of the dinosaur's forehead.
So page 18 is one iteration, and then there was another iteration of it earlier in the chapter.
Oh, the chi thing, the chi transfer from Gigi.
Okay, so here was my initial thought. I didn't really like that. I know Gigi has good intentions, but Momo didn't ask for that, right? So he's putting his chi energy into someone else, and yes, he has good intentions, but I think he probably should have asked her first.
I felt that on the second time. The first time, not so much.
Because the second one was like the hand on the shoulder, right?
I did.
I think it's the hand on the shoulder. And I'm like,
especially when she's not feeling,
when she's aware of it, and he just did it anyway. But then I started thinking, well, what if this works in the opposite direction? So go back to page 16. What if someone else is putting negative chi emotions onto Momo? Because she looks upset there. The silhouette is following her. I want to go back to last chapter when we see that silhouette. Okay. Was she kind of in a funky mood?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Shit.
Or was that Okarun and Ira? Because I was thinking to myself, like, if she can be transferred from one person to another, and we know that it could, but to what extent, I don't know. Could it be like a Wi-Fi connection?
I feel like with Gigi is always a weird character. Like, he always does things that is really realistic from a teenager, even though he doesn't have like ill intent, and like he's always very genuine. But it sometimes can come off a little selfish. He does at times, but I like that because I feel like, at least with the romance here in this series, I feel that obviously Momo and Okarun's romance, how it's grown over time, it's been kind of stagnant, obviously, because she doesn't have her memories right now. But I feel like Gigi, he throws something into the mix that I like. It's not like it isn't like toxic. It's just he's a bit too. I don't even want to use. I don't want to say obsessive, but
it's a little brutish.
Yeah, because he's done it before too. Like after the whole Zuma arc and how he was.
Oh yeah, when he pushed Zuma away, like
Yeah.
get your hands off of her.
It's really
I think
subtle.
he takes it a half a step too far. Not even like a full step too far.
I just wish that other characters that there was other qualities like that with other characters. You don't get that too much. Only when they first join the group, like Ira, Zoom, like everybody when they first come to the group, they're a little indifferent. But he's the only one that kind of still holds those traits of I'll just say quote unquote flawed traits, while everybody else continuously grows without any negative traits, if that makes sense. Sometimes here and there, sometimes characters will say something I'm like, but it's usually him more often than not.
And also with page 18, the reason why I said what I said about Gigi, transferring his chi to Momo is that I feel like that's a very dangerous slope, that you can influence someone's thoughts or feelings yourself. Without your words, without your actions, you are literally like, it's almost a sixth sense type of deal to where you are inputting the vibes onto someone else. And I worry about the consequences of that being used in this world in particular because of the Serpoians. Like, remember how in chapter 1 or episode 1, they said, we'll make you enjoy this. Or we'll put you in a zone of seduction. I can't remember the exact terminology, but it did not make me feel comfortable. And especially when he put his hand on her shoulder, I was like, I wouldn't have done that. And I probably would have pushed him off of Momo, similar to how he pushed Zuma off of Momo if I had been a bystander, because it's like, I don't know. I feel like he's somewhat taking advantage of Momo. Now, please stop me if you feel differently, but this is just my initial reaction to that scene. I didn't feel right about it.
It's one of those things where obviously he's being genuine and he cares about her, so that's why he's doing
good
it.
intentions for sure.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you are overstepping boundaries. Like, you guys aren't together. Like, he's doing things as if they already are in a relationship. Even when they talked about the date, like, she was like, it's not that kind of date. But he was like, no, it's a date. But you know what I feel like, though? I feel like maybe this is kind of just showing us why these two characters wouldn't work. Because, and I would like to see Momo have pushback to Gigi. That's something that I do need. Like, not in a really aggressive way, but in a way where it's like, it depends what else Tatsu does, but I like what he's doing, though, because you don't have to antagonize a character, when they do things that is a bit off or not, that we, the audience, or even characters in series agrees with. Like, you don't have to antagonize a person, which he's not antagonizing Gigi. And that's things that I do like in stories, too. But I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't know. That silhouette. I don't know. What you got going on, man? Who are you? What are you doing? Oh, that's another thing too. They're not. Oh yeah, now they are. I guess now they're in the voided space. I guess at the end of the chapter, you see kind of darkness around. Maybe, but before it didn't. They like I don't know. Are they or are they not? That'd be pretty different.
Maybe,
since people are here.
Maybe I will say, because it goes from the long distance view of the Bronchiosaurus, and then when you go to the bottom panel, the first panel of the bottom row, that's when it looks entirely different. Like, it looks realistic in that, like, you could tell by the cross hatching on its neck that it is not the same dinosaur figure that is above. But that, you know what that face reminds me of? It reminds me of that nightmare face of the guy that everyone apparently sees in their nightmares.
Yeah.
Like, that's really hyper realism.
Yeah.
It's the uncanny valley, and it's making me uncomfortable.
I wonder if Tatsu is going on a month break, and once we get 3 more chapters removed from that tweet, or what if he does go on the break after like a crazy cliffhanger that happens once again in the next 3 chapters? Because I don't know, I feel kind of, this place feels very weird. It's a lot of lights, a lot of shadows, a lot of silhouettes. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the background. Like in this chapter especially, like even Rokudo, he was just kind of in the background. And then we kind of just leave that. Then we go to the next sequence.
Well,
and then we leave that. Then we go to the next one.
Vontae,
and like that
he might have blood on his chat, and that is a significant amount of blood.
I'm trying to think. Is that it? Okay, I have a theory about it being dye. I mean, that's the only other thing it could possibly be. I think. I'm looking because, like, why would? Yeah, I mean, because I'm looking at his shirt. Like, why would his chest and stomach have blood on it? I mean, sure, that's just for the quote unquote aesthetic, but it wouldn't really make sense. Like, what are you doing? Putting you're strangling him, or were you just washing his hair or putting the dye in his hair and it just kind of got on you? Like, what is?
And also, kind of shout out to Vamola. She just decided to go in there after seeing him.
Yeah, he definitely got his hair dyed though, because she's going to see him in the chair.
Probably sure. The reason why I thought that was Rokuro is that he's working at a concession stand, so I think he's seasonal help.
Yeah, that's basically. That's a funny gimmick
little Easter egg. It's like Panda Man.
Having somebody always.
I know what you are, Tatsu.
Going to be working just coincidentally somewhere that we need him. Like, what's next for him?
Imagine Rokuro turns out to be the Panda Man of this series. I know what you are.
Rokuro.
Imagine saying that to a One Piece fan out of context. Like, Dandadan, it has Panda Man in here.
What is an alien? You've probably seen them already. You've probably seen them.
Well, is it
visuals?
Okay, canonically, I know I made that as a joke, but isn't Panda Man like a mercenary pirate? Like, he's not affiliated with any particular crew? I know that there was like a quick little summary of him. Sherm, you might know that, but
I want to see Vamo clutch up and be like, just have more focus. And I think she would be a good character to have her like deal with everybody's problems, just to see how she would, react or how she would help everybody. But I'm not gonna lie, Tatsu, this is the one I've never said this before. You need more drama in your series right now. We need more drama. Like, we get it. There's been in the past with certain characters. But for a while, it's been, I've said before, this is good though, because then once shit does hit the fan, we're going to miss all of this. Depends though, how long the story's going to be.
I feel like it's very similar to the My Hero conversation. Like, oh, why are they putting on a school festival? Like, we just got done with Overhaul. It's the dichotomy between the tones that you set in the series. But I think I agree, the stakes have been pretty low in comparison, because we don't actually know what the ultimate yokai is capable of. Because at this point, the ultimate yokai Vlad, he hasn't done anything to us. As far as we know, he's just received the powers and turned into Abomination from the Incredible Hulk movies. We assume we can take those powers back, But at the end of the day, I don't really see him as like a major threat unless he kills someone.
I can already see from a mile away, Vamola, something, dinosaur suit, something. The dinosaurs bow down to it. That's our god. You're the god dino right there. You're the dino goddess. There we go.
You know what would be really cool? If she met some Sumerians in this amusement park. Maybe they're part of an exhibit. You know how they always have like the cavemen with the dinosaurs? Like, what if the statues come to life and they're actually Sumerians? Also, can you go to page 11 for a moment? Anything about the symbolism of that snack, that
triangle eye? Yep.
Yeah, I was just curious if he had picked up on that.
No, I was looking at it at first, but I kind of just went past it. But yeah, immediately when you pointed it out just now. I feel like it could be a lot of Easter eggs here. Like, I'm looking at just different stuff throughout the chapter. Yeah,
well, you had said something about the 4 moons of that double spread, and I hadn't even noticed that because I just skipped on by.
Oh yeah, moons and stars.
But I know the planet by Gigi and Okarun, they look not like a moon. I don't know. It almost looks like planets.
Yeah.
Or like
the
oceans
one from
with land
definitely
masses.
Was like a earthy type planet. Maybe that is symbolism. That's some Oda symbolism right there. That's that Oda, the left eye,
the two males,
thing, all that.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
That kind of, because that's definitely symbolism. Has to be. And then the
and
stars
then the 2
represent
women.
something else.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna go back to this in a few years. I feel like there's Tatsu, we know what you are, man. Because like, what was the point of doing this? Like, seriously, they could have just been pointing at each other, a white background, whatever. Very deliberate, especially with the 4. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Plot twist: everybody loses their powers, and then the cast of characters aren't our main cast of characters anymore. We go to a whole new cast.
You nearly gave me a heart attack, and let me tell you why. I thought you were about to say everyone loses their memories.
Oh,
and
no.
This is how we get the pairings. And I'm like, oh, dear God, no. You can't. That would be you can't do this to me, Tatsu. You can't have more people lose their memories. Absolutely not.
You know something else I'm realizing too? It's like, not only do mangaka or authors, whenever they make decisions like that, where it's like it just turns the series to a whole new path, it's always dangerous. Not just because how easily it could just fall apart, but also because us, the audience, we have to become committed to whatever you're pitching to us. So when it comes to a lot of things like that, with Tatsu, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to do something like that. You know? What you thinking?
Why did Momo lose her memories but not Zuma?
Well, we still got to get back to that because he was losing his eyesight, so we don't really know what, and then Daiki was just aging fast.
Yeah, but they assume that those two were reversed. So does the taking of the power also inflict a damage onto you, or is it related to Basho being the one to take them? What I'm asking is, did Basho put a memory block on Momo? And if so, could a memory block be put on Ira and Gigi if they lose their powers? It could absolutely be because Momo is special, Sherm. I am not shooting that thought down. But
no,
logically,
it's a valid thought. Like, seriously, I mean, 3 people had situations. 2 of them reverted back to what they were before, while 1 remains.
And I mean, when Koki and Rin got their memories stolen, they weren't immediately knocked out. They still had their memories. They weren't like, where am I?
I'm not gonna lie, man. The more and more I'm looking at this chapter, like, there's just things that's flowing into my brain. There's a lot of little, like, even the kid that's holding the food, he has a star in his shirt. I feel like I don't even trust the dad, I guess, is sitting in front right there. I don't know. The framing of how people look, not even just this chapter, even in the last 2 or so, everybody just looks so, I don't know. It's like,
I can't remember what it's called, but there's a movie or a TV show, I can't remember which one, in which a character walks. Oh, it was Get Out. A character walks away out of screen and everyone stops talking. Imagine everyone in the crowd just turns and looks at Momo and Okarun. I would get chills.
I could see some shit like that happening, honestly.
Because what if the amusement park is a living and breathing yokai? What if it's like the amusement park yokai? And these people here, they're not actually people. Right. I don't think they'll ever watch this, but the grand idea for this campaign that I had in mind if I ever DM for Dungeons and Dragons for my friends is there's this creature on the monster manual. It's like a cyclops with like 10 eyes / tendrils coming out like Medusa's head. And what I was going to do is I was going to say all non-named NPCs in this world would be faceless. So think Vinland Saga. And they're actually just being puppeteered by this grand monster out of sight, out of mind. So if this amusement park yokai, what if it's like a Venus flytrap? It has all these people inside of it that makes you go too deep into the park to where you can't escape. Because I don't think I've seen a single person with their eyes open, have I?
No, like seriously, no. Everybody's head's been tilted or
down, eyes closed. I mean, you see a couple of them in this chapter, but I'm just saying in general, most of the people, they have their eyes closed.
Yeah. Or showing the, like, behind, even if you go in the last chapter and the one before that, I feel like there's been a lot of like shadow panels and people just kind of in the literally everybody's just looking, just directly looking at things. So what you said, I can see that happening. And the other thing that you said earlier too, the nightmare dream face guy, I can see, like you just said a second ago, all the characters or all of those NPCs turning and looking at us.
Tell me why I deadass just thought of Santa Claus from Chainsaw Man. I was like, what if Dream Claus comes in? Or Nightmare Claus?
I'm looking at the last chapter too. You can't see a single person's like eyes. Only like
except for the one couple, yeah.
Even a guy that bumped into Ira, like his eyes not even can't see it. I don't know, man. But I don't know. Seeing the kid with the food and the triangle, that right there terrifies me. You know, like just the idea of just showing an innocent child with that, and what we might end up getting into in the next few chapters or in this arc specifically, kind of terrified. One of them getting a power stone.
About that creepy panel for the Black Barber from chapter 229, and I just had another jump scare. So he got me a second time.
I don't know what, like, I'm really just looking at this chapter. I feel like we're in for something like so out of left field. The whole setting doesn't feel like how it typically feels. Like we always know there's something going on once we get into like a place, but here it's like there's so many variables: the people, the lights, the stars, the fossils, the street vendors. Rokudo just in the cut, he's just there. It's like usually when you get a character that's supposed to be there, either they come out in a surprising way with focus, or there's dialogue.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. What would he feel given that he might learn Momo has lost her powers here? Because right, they were trying to take them. He was trying to work for Count Saint Germain.
See, he's teamed up with Momo too, so yeah, true. I don't know. And then that's what they wanted. Ooh, man. What do you think will happen then if she got her powers taken? Like, what is his play at that point? I really don't know, because like he is becoming more of an ally, a friend to us, but at the same time, her power was something that, you know, like, oh, or the organs, or, you know, whatever the hell they wanted from her.
I honestly have no idea. Might he think there's a way for him to reassimilate into the Serpoian race? Because, like, what if that power is now up for grabs? Because if a power can be taken, it's like a game of hot potato or catch the flag, right? You could just go get it. Oh my, I don't like where this
that silhouette looks so crazy, man. The way he's walking too is just kind of weird. He's just so casual and chill. Man, I hope nothing happens to nobody, but somebody's getting their powers stolen. That's either that or the
so who do you
comes
think?
in to
you
stop
think
it.
Gigi? Do you think Ira? Do you think nobody? Do you think Okarun loses the Ogre Club?
Oh, it depends. I think we're gonna maybe come to a close call. I think the spirit medium will pop up here now. If the medium doesn't pop in
like
yet,
they're going to get away with one power. They might be able to save two, but I think they're getting away with one. I think they will get Pinocchio. I don't know if that's Okarun still. I don't know if that's Gigi, but I do think they will be successful in that particular power being taken.
I can already see someone coming up behind Momo, touching her other shoulder or touching her shoulder like Gigi did. Maybe that's
like
why
I told
you,
man,
to kind of set it up so that someone else can
like
come
yin and yang, the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
Imagine they're just walking and then Momo, you know, it's the whole holding hands prank, ironically, to where you see someone walking and then you hold their hand and then it's just like, who are you? Why are you holding my hand? I don't know who you are.
For Ira, I'm almost so stupid. The damn chest bump.
Just a bump.
I feel like that's cool though. You don't really get like a lot of female rivals to that extent. It's usually more like just petty the entire time. But theirs is like love-hate, and it's just cool because you typically see it from like the male counterparts, like a Zoro Sanji type of relationship.
Again, I want to reiterate how much I love the diversity of Ira's emotional complexity. So pages 8 and 9, she goes from incredibly embarrassed / like shocked to she goes to genuine glee because she's like, Okarun's mine, to go I was trying to be kind to you, you dumb sow. It's like she is just a Rubik's Cube of emotions, and I love her. And then Vamola is the cutest thing I've ever seen before in my life.
I'm just really thinking it's really going to be a long ass series, huh? Like,
I think so. I think it's going 600.
Unless they say fuck it, then fuck this series. That's the only way it ends early if Jump says fuck it. Because this. No,
but I think
where are we?
I am almost certain that Tatsu is at least planning on going at least 500 chapters. Because there's no way we're even at the halfway point, I wouldn't say.
All we learned is that there are 13 bloodlines. Vlad is one of the leads of one
and
of them.
And there's aliens out in the universe trying to take over the planet.
And then just everything else is just the same old of what we all know of yokai and aliens, and then new things that we learn from science and tech and magic, essentially. We're waiting on the Tatsu, though. Come on. What you about to do? Line up with Oda? I mean, hey, Oda, you going crazy right now. So, hey, if y'all both can drop like a crazy generational chapter the same week, hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it.
You want to know a thought I just had? You know how he just took off a week to include Denji in the Omake for his own series as an ode to his mentor? What if he read chapter 1179? He's like, you know what? I'm inspired. I'm going to get back to work. I don't need no month hiatus. I am inspired. Dinosaurs, I've got it.
If I see a character that looks even remotely similar to that character's design, Tatsu, I know what you are. I feel like we're going to see some shit like that.
The great
we already have
eye.
like Egyptian stuff in this series, so I mean, hey.
I mean, I talked about the triangle or the eye earlier in this chapter.
Man. What's up with the East, man? What you're trying to tell us? The world, just the East and the West, everybody. What are you guys trying to tell us? Because it blends into each other. Like every time I think of one series, if I talk about Dandadan, my brain thinks One Piece, and I can't stop it. It just keeps happening.
Have we self-conditioned ourselves, or is that something that, like, I don't know? Is it like a self-fulfilling prophecy? I honestly don't know at this point.
Dandadan was actually name dropped in the last One Piece chapter.
I'm telling you, he was inspired. He wanted to come back early.
Dandadan, like
Oda, I know what you are.
And then music, and in this series, I mean, we've been kind of analyzing that aspect.
Little Garden, Luffy getting eaten by dinosaurs. GG is an MC. I know it's not funny.
Is Dandadan a sequel? If two mangaka pull some shit like that off, man, I'll tell people. So I would literally brag about the series and tell.
I mean, we already give Okubo his flowers, but like seriously, if Dandadan is the spiritual modern day successor of One Piece, look out.
Bro, I just keep looking at that goddamn on page 11. That is not a good sign. Literally, sign. It's not a good sign. Symbol.
And the kid is so happy. He's like, here's
zoomed
my
in on it,
stick.
Nah, I don't like that. And
but that can't just be the food.
Me. I don't know. What's up with that? It
can't just be the food. Because look at what she just encountered right afterwards.
Yeah.
While she's holding two of the same object or symbolism. Hell no.
I really want to know how the conflict is. There's a lot of conflict that's going to be involved in this series. There's 13 bloodlines. They're not even all on the same page necessarily either. They're just kind of acquaintances, They just powerful people. But
I will say, I do genuinely think there should be specializations between the 13 families. Like, one should be human tech, one should be alien tech, one should be yokai, one should be chi, one should be martial arts, one should be weapons, one should be...
Jermaine says bacteria.
Back to me. Bacteria to me.
And in my brain, every time with that character, too, is just like... Count Saint Germain, what are you? Is this I almost said the word. I won't say the person's name, but is this that person? Is it Moo? Is that him? Like seriously, what is going on with him? What is your ploy?
Okay,
Where are you
I will
from?
not do any spoilers, but you know, my theory on the Great One in One Piece. Like, remember how I said it might have been taken over? Imagine if that's like a yokai inside. Come on.
Hold up.
Bro.
You know what you are. I was waiting for the next references. Come on. I just need that one. That's so, like, no one can argue.
The Dandadan. Like, that was pretty on the nose. Of all the things you could have said, you said Dandadan.
I looked at JD's reaction. He said Dandadan and Dororo. He got 2 anime? Oh my god. He got 2 anime? He got the power of 2.
I gotta watch that.
No.
I've got through like 5 minutes of Laz's. And guys, I've been super busy these past 4 days, but oh my god, my face is hot. I just love just putting these connections together in my mind, because on one hand, I'm like, the sane, rational part of me is like, there's no way these mangaka are referencing each other and it's all like a melting pot, a mixing bag of all these. No, I think at a certain point they probably see each other in the cafeteria. Like they walk down these same hallways, like Ira and Okaru, Gigi and Momo. Like they probably talk to each other. I would love it too if they just bounced ideas off of one another. I
think they definitely do. I feel like I've noticed it more often nowadays than ever before. Oh, that was an ode to that.
Like, because I know Tabata, Horikoshi, and Gege, I know that they were pretty close, I want to say. At least they've had some interactions based on the author notes and the interviews, but...
Oh, it has 2 of those, too. That's foreshadowing. There's some older foreshadowing here. I'm convinced.
One for
Does that mean there's 2 characters that's going to go into that
Kinta.
side? Yep. Well,
imagine they get Domi reversied. Stop it.
Okaru, if he's part of the bloodline, I'm saying.
Do you think there could be a Chi version of a Domi reversey?
Probably. I mean, if she is like manipulating and healing and doing things like
the emotional level, aspect, nature of a person. I
mean, Gigi quite literally is doing that right now. I'm gonna cheer you up. Here's some chi. Make you feel better.
Sure, I'm sorry. I get on these little ideas and I can't let go. My brain is hard coded that way.
What's up, Kitty?
But I dead ass if I see Kinta and Vamola in like a Domi reversey form, if they're like an emo band like the Hayashis,
You know what, Vamola, she's gonna. I feel like I'm gonna get like some. I think we're gonna get some One Piece like inspiration with her character of like royalty princess type. VV Shirahoshi. I think that's down the path for Vamola. And I think it's going to come from like literally within herself. I think she probably has like another power or another. Maybe she's ability. Like a. Maybe she's like a.
Look, she's got antennae. We've never talked about that. If those have their own separate ability, like the Sumerians,
like a conductor or like something. A middleman.
Is she able to telecommunicate? Is she able to use telekinetic powers? Is she able to? I don't know.
Saboti, here we go. It's time to split up, everybody.
I still have my yokai friends.
Imagine.
Stop it. Stop it.
Turbo Granny, here it comes. That's funny. Same VA.
And that's another thing. Like, we really haven't acknowledged, because there's been other stuff going on, and rightfully so. We haven't really acknowledged the return of Turbo Granny and what that means for the series.
I gotta go back to that real quick, because that was. They told Seiko, like, yo, we would have exercised her. Keep playing, keep that thing around you. But, I mean, Turbo Granny's like, out of here. find that kind of interesting too. So I really wonder if Turbo Granny,
try.
like, what was she doing before when she was a human? Like, I know we theorize about her being a medium of some sort too at one point, but I don't know. Like, if that's how she talks about them, maybe she's just so beyond that life that she just kind of looks down at them like, look at you, still kind of like how people who were once religious looks at people who are religious, where it's like, oh, you're still, same rhetoric, same stuff like that.
It could even be a timing thing, because if you consider a normal lifespan for a human, 80, 100 years maybe? Like, we still don't know how long she's been a yokai. She could associate her own personal identity as being a yokai because it might have been for 1,000 years, 2,000 years. If she's been a yokai for 99% of her life, she might not think of herself as being human anymore, even if that is her origin.
Exactly. Oh, that would be sad. Yeah, her back's...
Well, yeah, because Count Saint Germain, he could be... he could be that human connection for her. He could be the last human she remembered. He could be the last face that she interacted with before her death. And if that is what caused her to become a yokai in the first place, I know that she has some personal grudge or beef with him.
I wonder if it's going to be one of those situations where it's like very heavily, it will be probably like a really big, heavy, one-sided beef. But I feel like there's going to be missing context even for Turbo Granny's side. I think...
In what way?
Count is doing something... So kind of like what we've been saying a while, like kind of connecting him to like a Itachi type character, where he is doing something for the betterment, but you're willing to sacrifice everything for it. So I think we're going to get more context, like in the Sasuke Itachi storyline. I think it's going to be like that too.
Okay.
I would really love for Turbo Granny and Count Saint Germain to be my favorite characters in like the staples in this series, the pillars. I think those two alone are going to have great backstories, and everything to the end of the series will be great for them. So those two characters I'm like not worried about in terms of writing. I don't think I've ever been really worried for any character in this series. Like, not really, because once again, we're still really early in this world. We don't know how things are going to look.
Well, and truth be told, there has not been a significant death yet. I know we had put up like maybe Manjiro. Eventually, I think Seiko will fall on the blade, but I think she's still pretty safe for the time being. Especially all that happened in the previous arc to Shimane. She was beat the F up.
Ooh,
like there was no reason for her to... Ugh.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not ready to see these kids react to a death, because once again, this is the one thing I will say that I do like from like this romance angle and all this stuff. I really do think that it's only so that we'll miss this in the future. Other series, they kind of go too fast. We don't get a lot of time. So even with My Hero, right? Even though a lot of us can agree to this, that like the joint training arc is like
one of the weaker ones.
Whatever.
Objectively.
But in certain other things in My Hero, it's like, but at the same time, it's very much needed. And we see it in the final arc of the series. We see it like, oh, wow, because of that. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Way earlier on in the series with this character. And I feel like with Tatsu, he's setting it up that way. Because, like, imagine if just think of any character in the group, if any of them were to die, and how the others will react to that. I would probably tear up on camera. It would be real sad.
I do that quite often.
You never see them that sad. Only like individual experiences. But as a collective.
Well, again, let's just say the chi sharing, it's reciprocal. Like, you want to talk about when it rains, it pours? What if you can feel not only your own sadness, but the sadness of all your friends? What if it's shared sadness? Because everyone just has their arms together, like in front of a casket, or like they're holding onto the bars, lowering down Seiko into the ground. Horrifying. Like, that was one of my favorite absolute parts of season 1 in that Momo received the experiences of Acro Silky.
Yep.
And, you know, the look on her face was heartbreaking.
Yep. Exactly.
Because she got to walk a mile in someone else's shoes. That sharing of energies with her power, which I still can't explain to this day. It is just magic at this point. But yeah, there's something special about that. And as uncomfortable as I felt with the Gigi moment, I do think that's another aspect of Chi that needs to be developed. And I think it will be. It just, right here, Gigi, I need you to take a half step back.
Tatsu, I know what you are, dude. Like we said this before. You're like, I love you, Oda, but the Straw Hats, they've been kind of, you know, I'm going to make sure that all of my characters early on, well-established relationships, friendship, everything, just good. Even to the point where I might overdo it, just so people can, you know, just remember the good old times. Also, the Chi thing. I think that these characters will learn how to control Chi. I mean, some of them, half of them already
across the board
know how, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, you know why I brought that up, because in another series, not half. Yeah. It's not half.
Yeah.
Well, here and here, but yeah. But I mean, this was I'm glad we're now on break, so we get another chapter next week, so that's good.
It would have been cool to not, 100%. It would have been cool not to be spoiled on that last panel, but you know, that's the life of a reactor. Sorry guys, again, I had some things going on yesterday, and
I know, so
didn't have a chance.
Glad
to
it wasn't
react.
nothing crazy, like you know.
Yeah,
but when I read it,
of all the
it
things
came
to
off
be
exactly
spoiled on,
I'm
just like, okay,
yeah, just please end it there. I don't want to see, oh my god, Turbo Granny, no,
almost dead. Iris got her power stolen. Gigi's split in half. Gigi. Okarune's a part of the 13th family.
I really think that's one theory. I'm like, in my head, I'm convinced. Sir Takakura, I'm sorry, I can't just disregard that.
That was wild.
Even
and that he knew his name. He probably knows all of the members of the royal family.
And then his name Ken Takakura. I'm gonna just keep talking about, because even Momo was like, "What the hell? The same name as an actor." I genuinely believe he is not. Either he's not from here, or he has like a new identity. So he was a part of a family.
It could be a stage name. It could be a hidden identity.
Exactly. Yep.
Because maybe he was a member of a royal family and he had to be shipped off somewhere to Country Bumpkin, Japan, in order to protect him.
I'm asking. Okay, I was going to ask that. What do you think? Why do you think that they sent him away?
It could be like planting a seed in that you can't enjoy the fruits of the tree presently. You have to give it time to grow, develop.
Yep.
I don't know if they had a handler in place or if it was just sheer happenstance that Momo came into his life, Seiko came into his life.
Honestly, well, again, I really think that might be the plot.
With the key, with the chi, with the chi applications, I said this earlier, how did Momo get her memories removed? Or how did she forget? Wasn't explicitly stated. Now, Basho is a shinobi that is working for Count Saint Germain, but what I think happened is she used a technique to block the chi going from the brain to, let's just say, the body. So like one of her chi points has been blocked, and that is blocking her memories. Now, God forbid if that happens to Okarune, because Momo never touched Okarune's essence, his aura. She looked at it, she said, hey, that's not right. But she never put that spiritual hand on his aura to get his story. So she doesn't know that he might have had his memory wiped in the past.
And then even with the ultimate yokai thing, I think that is also linked to him. So it's either Okarune I think he's a part of the 13 royal families. he either got sent away, and this is like their plan because the families try to get a jump over each other. So I can see one of them doing something completely different like that, sending him doing something different.
There could be assassinations between the two families. Like
That
one's
too.
getting too powerful. Let's chop off.
I feel like the tone of
bud.
this series is going to change so much. Like, I think the characters are going to. I think we're actually going to have a time skip. So the Saboti thing, I still think that's going to happen. I think the characters are going to get involved in almost like the politics of the world and these families, where I think some of them might end up being forced to do things for them, because since there's so many different factions, it's going to be the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation. I think we're going to get a lot of that in this series later on.
Well, what's funny about that is I would consider these characters both mature and immature. So they're immature in certain areas, let's just say love. They're mature in combat. They literally were taking on alien armadas, and they've had some pretty dark and twisted topics.
Yep.
Or just like should I say this? I'll say it just because I don't think that this person will ever watch this, but I will just share here and now that in my past, someone confided in me that they were sexually assaulted. And I did not know how to act in the time. And I think that was also related to my maturity level at the time, to where they asked if I could keep it a secret. And I have, to this day. I've never told anyone that, and I still probably won't to the day that I die. That's just the type of person that I am. But when you think about it, Momo saw the life of Acro Silky. She saw that she was a prostitute. She saw that she was beaten to death for protecting her child. That child might still be alive. Does she have any memories of it? What happened with Koki? That's a pretty mature topic. Like the sexualization of a teenager? That's terrible. Adachi, like having your parents strung up by a suicide monster-inducing beam and having to cut them down. Imagine finding your parents hanging from a balcony. Like, I didn't want to say that out loud, but I think you get where I'm going with this. Is like, there have already been very dark, mature topics in this series for immature teenage characters. So I don't think it would even be that much of a tonal shift if we shift into a time skip scenario to where they're young adults. Because, it just so happens they're all going to high school at the same time. They're in the same class, same school. But this can turn international almost at the drop of a hat.
So the tone shift I'm referring to, I genuinely think that they're going to become depressed. That's the shift that I think is going to happen. Because with the trauma they've already been through, but even more, I think there's going to be so many more obstacles coming their way. And then their relationships and their friendships are going to get severed because people might be off-world or in different places. I can see some characters becoming very depressed. Like, think of Zuma, right? Remember when he had that switch up after his mom, that happened, he dyed his hair, and he was like a full-on delinquent. I think we're going to get character shifts like that. Okudon, I think he's going to be depressed. I think his Okudon, his turbo form, was either like a foreshadowing of that or literally like another side of his. I think he's going to turn into that as he gets older.
Well, imagine he learns that he is one of the 13 royal families and he had his memories stolen. Let's just say he is a prince of a royal family and he had his family taken. Let's just say that they were aware of aliens. He could have had friends growing up because a lot of rich people.
What if a family got eradicated? What if there were more than 13? What if there was 14? We play with the numbers with the 666 and 667 before the series, kind of, or the idea of that.
He could be the last of his bloodline.
Sanjime might have worked for that family. and so he knows about what happened.
Yep. Cook, brother, cook.
But once again, One Piece, Ancient Kingdom, 20 like I think Tatsu will do something like it. They all maybe. Well, I mean,
a certain
royal families. How did that start?
Clan.
They all come
at
together.
The bottom of the sea. I know what you are, Tatsu. A certain hidden clan on a certain GV.
Just saying, man. What you gonna reveal? Because even like the gods of the land stuff, like we have. Like if I can give a percentage of how much we know,
astral projection, what's going on with Seiko, the Sorcerers Association,
Tatsu's like
Subterraneans
he's gonna
on
be
the
on a
moon.
Run. Like he's gonna be like after this stuff that we're reading right now is okay, it's tame, it's okay, but at some point he's going to stop it, and he's only going to focus on all this other stuff. But we're going to miss this stuff. Seriously, I'm marking this stream down. We're going to miss a lot of this stuff.
That's one of the same conversations we had with My Hero. And again, earlier I had mentioned the school festival arc. How if you realize it from that point onward, it is not Daijobu. The characters are traumatized, like they're dealing with real world problems after that arc. That was the last, okay, well, this is a school environment setting that they ever had until the end of the series.
When the Bloodline Nations attack. Seriously. I can't wait until we get a 13 Bloodlines meeting, with all their representatives, all their leaders. I can't wait to see that.
Knights of the Round Table.
I just hope, speaking of Round Table, because I'm connected to that series, I just hope that Tatsu will have the time to explore all of them, not defeat, drop, and that's it. Like in another series with a round table. Hope he gets the time.
Damn.
Because some of them might end up being blunders, just because it kind of is what it is. But
well, in true One Piece fashion, not all of them are going to be good.
Nope.
I think he is going to purposely make a lot of the families be like, oh, Jeremy,
yeah.
Oh, Jonathan, oh,
so there is Celestial Dragon, and then there's gonna be a few of them that's more, because I think that's kind of what was implied. They said that the families, they always try to what do they say? How they worded it? Like they're basically all plotting.
They're all vying for the top spot.
Yeah. So sometimes
they will work together, but
whatever.
Most of the time they're on their own power trips.
Probably keep each other in check. Some of them might be too ambitious. I can't wait for whenever we get that one. I'm just waiting for that, Tatsu. You gotta give us some clean antagonists. So far, they've been great opposing forces for the conflict, but real clean.
I will put you on the spot here, Avante. Do you think Count Saint Germain is one of the families, or do you think he worked for one of them?
That's a tough question because recently I've been thinking he's not a part of any of them. He's just somebody that kind of gets contracted to do things for them. But I feel like it's why not put him a part of the family? Unless
what if he's the same family as Okaroon?
Could be. That could be a thing.
I think it would be absolutely incredible, time travel theory aside, if he was a butler for Okaroon's royal family.
That's kind of what I was thinking in my head. He worked for them in the past, so he's going to make sure
he's the Alfred to the Batman.
Okay.
The orphan that is Okaroon. See where I'm going with this?
The conversation he had with him at the school, he wouldn't have had that conversation with anybody else, it seems like. He only wanted to have it with him specifically for that.
And even the conflict, as soon as they got out of the Don Manra box, it was just he was an experienced combatant, And he was almost giving Okarun instructions on how to defeat the card yokai, even though he eventually got the card yokai under his own control.
It was so weird. He was even like telling the fairy tale card, he's like, yeah, I could win because I have them with me. Like power of friendship type dialogue. I'm like, I don't know. This guy, he's such a question mark to me. It's like he's playing his role very, very good. Tatsu's doing a great job with that. Like I think he is a ultimately, I think he will be. Damn, I don't know. Actually, I'm still in the middle. I want to say he is like ultimately a good guy, or at least he was. Maybe
I think
and things had to change.
I think he has good intentions, even still.
It's just like
I just think he is a type that says the ends justify the means, and I respect
he might have tried
it.
He might have tried to be honorable, respectable, and it didn't work.
Well, and I know this is another, giant elephant in the room, but we still don't know what the Dandadan actually is. And with him, well, that being the name of the series for one, and two, with him being the person who expressly has interest in it, I don't know from what angle that he's coming from, right? Is he coming at it from an altruistic angle? Is he coming at it from a familial angle?
Yeah.
Like, is he coming at it from a personal angle? Like, does he want absolute power, or does he want to change something from the past, or impart his vision onto the future?
I'm pulling up that page right now. I just gotta look at the Dandadan again. It's like the mural.
Familiar with the Dandadan?
Like, what's up with that, man? What is that? What is that? Of course, when I search on Google, you're not showing me a single thing of what I'm asking for. You're showing me all these other cool panels. I love them, but not time. Not time for that. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. The clouds, the different hand signs, faces. You know what's funny about this too? I'm looking at the Dandadan, that page again. We're like only seeing that surface. Is it like 3D? I feel like it might be 3D and like just, or even 4D, quote unquote. Like something just, because it's a lot going on. But I feel like it could also be like you see the two with the swirly faces, the two, I guess, pillar people. They're kind of like behind the circles on it. It's interesting. Put it in the Twitter chat. The Twitter link.
62. You familiar with the Dandadan?
Yeah, that might have been like the first like ancient powers of the world, and then now the 13 bloodlines is like the new power that absurd or took them out or something like that.
My God.
What you got, man?
I'm gonna share this immediately in the Twitter DMs. Take a look at the bottom of the page on the right. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm implying here. But just take a look at that.
Which page you said?
The one on the right. What do you think I'm thinking?
Sakakuta, can you use your power? Just that part?
Yeah. What do you think I'm thinking?
No clue.
I'm thinking he thinks, or he knows, that Okarun has a different power.
So
I
not.
think he's familiar with Okarun because Okarun is from one of the 13 bloodlines, and each of the 13 bloodlines has a unique power. I don't think he was aware of Turbo Granny's power at that point. I think he was asking Okarun, can you use your power? Or is it still locked away?
It's like the sensei, like, no, yours. You. No, you're getting it all wrong. You. Zachary, yo, what's up?
How's it going, man?
You don't like the idea of Okarun having another power? I mean, he is. I mean, granted, you know, some people say, oh, well, Gigi, Zuma, Ira, they are a bit different personality-wise, but it's not as simple with Okarun's transformation because Turbo Granny isn't possessing his body. So his was completely different. He always referred to Momo as Momo-chan, right?
Momo-chan.
So, and he's like depressed. I mean, even his look, now that I think about it, even his character design, not that it's similar to Count Saint Germain, but I feel like that's an indicator that there's some, like, I don't know if it's from he himself, his father, his mother, or just his family in general.
Man. But I miss this arc.
I know, right?
I missed this arc. This was great.
Subscribe to the theory that he has power all along. I don't know, though. I wouldn't rule it out because I really do think that he has a connection to the family. There's something about him that's weird. We know nothing about his family. He doesn't ever talk about his family. So something's going on with him. He might be, was implied right now that he is the Pinocchio card, or he is the wielder of that. I think that could be symbolism to just his life in general. Like he's kind of like he's always had, like even in school, right? He's just kind of just there. No one really interacts with him. I think that's a part of him not being, like, symbolism for him not feeling like he is important or like real. So he's fake, or something about him is fake.
And even
I just want to know
the
how
way that Count Saint Germain dresses, he looks of royalty or regal in nature.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair too, if he wasn't a part of the family, I'm not sure if they would talk about him and look at him as like, and give him that much respect, just in the universe in general.
This Dandadan panel is nutty. I haven't looked at it in a little while.
I'm not gonna lie, that could be a fire tattoo. Somebody should get that. Like, why not? You know, that's a great manga tattoo to get. Like, what's that? Oh, it's the Dandadan. The what? It's the Dandadan. What the hell is that? It's the Dandadan. I have a Dandadan tattoo. What do you mean?
Dandadan, Dandadan, Dandadan. You don't even tell people what it is. You just start singing the song. Dandadan, Dandadan, Dandadan.
Something is off about that goddamn Dandadan page, though. Like, we don't really even know the scale of how big or how small this thing is. It could be a very up close shot of something that's like atomic, or it could be something as large as the universe itself, or it could just be something that's, you know, island size,
citywide.
Yep. Look at that, kind of insane, you know.
I kind of like leaned back in my chair. I'm trying to get like a zoomed out perspective, but there's just so much detail in this.
But it's literally just like the mural. Like, we're not seeing everything. We know that we're not seeing everything. We're seeing a lot of stuff that we can't explain, but it's crazy, man.
I was trying to look for some of the sigils of the 13 families in here, but I don't necessarily think I see any. Like, there's one section of it that could be So if you go to the very center and then go up and to the left, at the bottom of one of the circles at the top, you see like a cross made out of like bubbles. Like that could be one of the 13 symbols, but
what is up with that?
Like
it honestly is going to be
dizzy. I'm gonna have to.
It honestly is going to be like the One Piece before the voice entry. Like my brain can't get off of just that. Like, what did they have back then? Were they technologically advanced back then too, or was it just purely off of energy and vibes, chi and vibes, and they were just holding it down until somebody did something? Hell, it could be Count Saint Germain. Maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he did something. And that started this entire domino effect. Now we're here, voided from, no pun intended, voided from.
I mean, Turbo Granny could be suffering the consequences of Count Saint Germain's actions or choices.
Yeah, I really think that could be the case. Because, like, the way that she reacted to him, it's like, how do you, if you ever see somebody react to somebody like that, what are some things that come up into your mind? Everything will probably be dark. Like how else would somebody react? Like imagine that. Imagine you were that mad. Your eyes start going crazy and you're just staring at somebody. Just like
that is a blood feud type of look. She looks like she would burn the world down to get her revenge.
Yep. Oh, so you think the Serpos are working with the dinos, huh? I mean,
so do you think that was Rokuro, maybe. Or do you think that was a normal, quote unquote, Serpoian?
I might want to say Rokuro only because we know that there's some other shit going on. The silhouette guy walking around doing stuff, so I feel like maybe Rokuro is kind of here to. He might have not been here on purpose initially, but he probably been
he was literally just here for the wages.
It's so funny. Rokuro is like, he's dead ass the most dieable character in this series.
Well, I mean, didn't he technically already die or just about die?
Yes. But like for good. I feel like the Serpoians is just like, it just works because sure, you know, it's that the monster turned good type characters. Oh yeah, you're gonna save us. Go ahead. I mean, yeah. We won't tell you not to. Like, we're not that cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, knock yourself out to death.
He didn't have Rokuro's scars.
Hold on though.
You're kind of spitting. But again, who's to say he's not wearing makeup? I don't know. That could be supreme copium, but I'm not willing to let that go just yet.
Can you use your power? Yes, the power within you. This guy knows about my power? No time to think about that now. Yeah, that's that typical MC dialogue. Oh, this guy knows something? Okay, well, forget about that. That's not important. Let me finish this mission and never think about this ever again until it comes up again. That's that MC 101.
Who is he again? Who is he again?
Oh, now that you think about it, I did meet that guy before. I see that dialogue a mile away. Yeah, that guy. Turd nugget.
I have face blindness, and also he didn't have a face, so it was
That's
double
my
blindness.
Older brother.
Itachi.
Those dialogue.
Sasuke.
Turbo Granny. I'm trying to think that, like, aside from Itachi and Sasuke, I feel like or at least our theory with their storyline with Turbo Granny and Count Saint Germain, it reminds me of something else, but I can't put my finger on it.
Their relationship between one another,
or at least what we're theorizing right now, that they had some kind of relationship, and then Sanji, he made a mistake or did something that cost her.
I know exactly what it is, and you should too.
I mean, what AOT?
I know what you are, Tatsu.
No? Oh, older thing. What older thing? Wait.
You know.
Hold on. Maybe I'm
Come on.
overthinking. I'm looking at characters in my head. No, not you. Not you. Wait, hold on. Let me give me a second. I got it.
All right.
I want to get chat. Don't cheat, chat. I don't know. It's like my brain can't think of like.
The one that I'm thinking of is Rock's Inmu. Like how he got so angry. Like he was shivering with how angry he was.
I'm
thinking
I was
about
talking
Turbo
about
Granny.
The plot, like entirely, like where somebody did something.
Oh,
to
I
somebody.
thought you just meant like the facial
Oh
expressions.
no. Oh no, not that. That's why I was like, wait, what? I was trying to think. Wait, when did this happen in One Piece?
So you think like experimentation, or like what do you like My Hero, All for One, and Yoichi?
That might be kind of what I'm thinking in my head.
Okay.
Like something initially he thought he was going to do something right and it didn't go right, and he was never able to. It's not like you could just apologize, but just to make up for it. So that's why she holds all that animosity, because she never got closure after what happened. From her perspective, she probably thinks you literally just ruined me. From his, he's like, damn, I wish I can do something, but I can't do anything about it.
You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
And isn't that a good addition too? If Okradon is a part of the bloodline, or one of the 13 families, think about how, if he were to get close to Count Saint Germain, how Turbo Granny would feel about that. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie though, Zachary, even though you said you didn't think that Okradon has a power, the more I think about it, he might. I mean, think about the Ogre Club, right? He was able to do something with it that Monjaro wasn't. Now, think about to Turbo Granny's power. He was able to use her power without being actually possessed by her, like in the moment of all those fights. He's just transformed, right? So his power might be on some like Rudo and Gachi Akata. Like he's just able to. He's kind of like a like generalized. He's just able to utilize anything that he touches, or any weapon or any kind of power he can have. He can kind of use it differently than other people. So kind of like what we were saying with Vamola earlier about her having a power, I think he might have some kind of like conductor power or something where he can utilize it differently. Okay. Now I'm starting to think of like Hunter x Hunter with that, the different powers types.
I'm conducting.
You don't think he has a hidden power? I think there's a good chance I mean, what else could Sandra May be referring to when they're fighting against a fairy tale card? And then Okradon's reaction, this guy knows about my power. Not that one, dummy.
I've got no time to think about it. I'll come back to this. Proceeds to never come back to this.
I wonder how authors feel when they like do the trophy stuff with dialogue. I guess they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this here. Easy. Yeah, there we go. That was one of those moments. Okay, I gotta throw it in. Momo. I think both of them could. I don't think it just has to be Momo. Yeah, I think Vamola does too. Have their own power.
I mean, I disagree that there can only be one character with a mysterious innate power, since there are at least 13 royal families at the top of this societal structure.
I don't know though, Sir Takakura though. Sorry. Unless, like, yes, it can be chalked to him just being polite and formal, but like, does he really need to in that? I don't think so. Like, if I'm fighting against this monster, I'm not going to say, yes, sir, or Mr. Twitchy is your, I guess. But, like, let's just say if it wasn't Mr. Twitchy.
If you call me Sir
Mr.
Twitchy,
Zach,
we
Mr.
might have a
Mr.
problem.
It's like,
That's
why
funny.
you do that?
Sir
Bro, I do not
Twitchy.
like that with that kid, man. Nah, yeah, shit's about to hit the fan. I don't like that. He playing with his food and he's putting up symbols, man. What is he doing? No, stop. You don't even know what he's doing.
I
Kamala
think
don't know
even with the yokai powers, Zachary, I think he's still kind of mid, which is actually great in my opinion, because what the hell are the other ones going to be?
I think he's that perfect big antagonist to kind of kick off the series. Oh shit, he's not shit. He's still great, but he ain't shit later on. But hey, once again, we need some clean antagonists in the series, please. I don't think it starts with Vlad though. I think it'll be terrifying, but I don't think it really starts with him.
I need this like I need oxygen. I need there to be a female antagonist that is competent, that is intimidating. Yes, I'm slapping my hand down because this is such a primal need that just other mangaka, they don't do female antagonist. One, nearly ever, and two, when they do, they don't do it right. Like,
it's
honestly,
so
I think Vontae and I we talk about this topic all the time, but like the best female antagonist of all time still might be Azula. You know how long Azula has been completed with her story? I can't think of like one
20 years ago
manga female antagonist that I'm like, okay, yeah, you're you.
And like,
She's
they're out
her.
there, but like for the series that we watched,
They don't
They
do
ain't
it
there.
like that. They don't do it like that.
and like, how is it that hard? If anything, it should be even easier, and because it's different. Like, because it's different.
I don't
you
know
would
how
think
to
someone would
write
come out here
women.
and do it. Like, let's say Tatsu right now, if he does do it, like, he's like, okay, well, nobody else is doing it. Easy. Now I have even more fans coming in.
It's
Strictly
a
off of
feather
that.
in your cap that no one else has, and I just don't understand. Yes, it is written for younger boys. Like, that's your demographic. That is your primary demographic. But come on. Like, when you have 13 families, you can't have them all be males at the heads of the family.
Please
Like,
don't do
come
that.
on.
Man, he nuts, man. Sure, but and that's not even for antagonists. Even with just regular characters, Tatsu's doing a great job. His cast is very balanced between male and female characters. Like, I just don't get why it's so hard for other, like, Tozuka. He did a great job with Undead Unluck with that. Great. Chainsaw Man. Great. A lot of newer series they're trying a little bit more. But like you said, when it comes to antagonists, we need it.
I mean, Makima's probably the closest to Azula that we've gotten, and I do have to give Fujimoto his credit for that. But like, man, it's just so disappointing. I literally have thought long and hard about this. Pause. I cannot think of anyone besides Makima on the antagonistic side that I'm like, okay, well, I can get behind them. No, not really. I know this is kind of veered off into like a crazy headcanon, but there's just some things about Dandadan that I wanted to succeed. I wanted to go 700 chapters. I wanted to go, go the distance. But Tatsu's got to switch it up a little bit.
It's like the underdog that you want to win, but you're like, I don't know. The odds don't look that great for them, but I really want them to win. I think they could win, but realistically, my brain tells me different from my heart. I feel like Dandadan is a series that we think, our gut feels like Tatsu, he has it in his tank, but it's not really about just Tatsu. There's a lot of variables.
Oh yeah, there's outside factors that are influencing the situation.
So I hope that he was able to map out everything, and I kind of feel like he is, because he's given us 200 plus chapters of like great character interactions and their relationships and their day-to-day life. A lot of slice of life at that. There were some chapters that were purely off of like dates and stuff that wasn't even about like just fighting the monster of the week. So I feel like I really do think he's doing all this because he's about to enter a section in his manga where it's just not going to stop.
And honestly, the linchpin, as we said in last stream or the stream before, is Okarun. If Okarun is removed from the situation, the character growth from the rest of the cast is going to explode. Zachary, Big Mom is potential woman.
Though, on one hand, I do like that. Like, if that would happen to Okarun, but I feel like there needs to be multiple shakeups with the group and not just him, because this cast is really strong without him or Momo. That I feel like, not that it will take away, but I just wish that a few characters, like if it's, let's say Okarun, Vamola, and then another character, something happens, I would like.
So they literally split the group. They don't just take away one person.
Yep. I think some people might not be with the group until like later. Not the entire group, but at least like 3 characters need to be shifted.
I feel like he would
because it branches new storylines.
You said that he's built up a pretty solid cast. I would say of the kids, like I pretty much think 8 of the 9 of them, like they're great. Like he could use a little bit more building with Koki, a little bit more with Rin, a little bit more with Kinta, but Gigi, Zuma, Bamola, Momo, Okarun, Gigi, Ira, fire.
Yep. Strong on their own. Like even this chapter, when I'm just looking at Vamola, I'm like, I could literally follow Vamola for a few chapters straight, and I'm good because
she's just the most adorable thing ever.
These characters are
when you
really
throw
good.
her in a dark situation, it's just like, I want to protect this smile. Men go to war for this smile.
Man, I'm just hoping for Tatsu, because after all the shit that we've been getting the last few years, I just hope somebody can succeed. It's like in real life, where it's like, I just hope somebody can. Like, Jesus Christ, if it can't be me or this person, it got to be that person. Please, somebody. But, and then who knows what other characters are going to get thrown into the series out of nowhere. I mean, remember,
because I don't think we're done with the teenage group. I don't think we're done.
And just like, since we always talk about Oda and Tatsu, I mean, Oda, he's introduced people literally the final one of the main antagonists in One Piece was introduced damn near for every 900.
The Elbath Prince.
That too. Like, these people have been
some of the best
mentioned hundreds of chapters ago, or never mentioned until he who should not be named this week introduced in chapter
1179
something, 900 or something.
Oh yeah, when he first got introduced.
Yeah, like that's insane. That's honestly insane. You can read a story for over 20 years and you didn't even know that there was another person
level, a hidden boss.
How could you even do that? I ain't gonna lie though, it almost seems illegal to do it because he had other characters to fill in that spot as we're climbing, and then the Gorosei was always there too. But yeah, Tatsu though, I'm here for it.
Yeah, he got A+ from me.
Please, Tatsu. GG, watch out, man. Chill out.
Watch your back. Watch your back, Jack.
Yeah, that silhouette is definitely gonna touch her shoulder, just like Gigi just did, because he's in the dinosaur mouth. That's going to happen. That's like, come on. So hey, how you guys doing? Huh? Who are you?
Yeah,
Just an old friend of Seiko. No, what?
I know you. You know me?
Imagine that's the
It's
spirit
like
medium,
how
just
you
being
teach
too
your.
stalker-like.
Oh my god! I was gonna say, you know how you teach your kids. Oh yeah, here's a code word, so don't just listen to anybody that says they know me. I know your grandma. What's the code word? Pineapple? Okay, I'm listening.
That's interesting, Zachary. I didn't think about that. Well, no, I don't think I thought about that. It makes sense, though.
I kind of like that.
But you know what? It kind of reminds me of Naruto, though, with the karma thing in Boruto. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit, if you guys know about it.
I don't, but I get the gist of what you're saying. But Zachary, on my own personal channel, I did do a little catch-up stream here recently, about 2 hours, 3 hours worth, I can't remember, but yeah, that was quite the reveal. Yeah, I enjoyed this chapter. It was pretty much what I expected outside of the Black Barber, but yeah. Anything else you want to talk about tonight?
I think that's it. Yeah. I was just trying to see if there's anything else in the background. I was kind of like, you know, but no, I don't think I see anything else. I just don't trust anything here. That's all. And then that double spread, man. That's Zachary. I don't think he was here for, but that double spread on what 6 and 7, page 6 and 7. I don't know, man.
That will
Planet,
have
stars
meaning in about 200 chapters. Book
What's
it.
up with that? Like, that's so random. That is so random. Do you think that? I don't know. You know, remember in the opening with the planet coming closer? I don't know. I'm just thinking here. I'm just spitballing here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm walking here.
Walk with me.
I do really like that page, though. It's cool. Like, I would actually like to see this colored. I think it'll go hard colored. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that happens, Zachary? Ferris? I mean, we have to have a Ferris wheel moment for sure. But
I think I mentioned this when I replied to one of your comments. I think the kiss might happen. Momo will simultaneously get her memories back, and then the Black Paladins or the Dragon Knights will come in, interrupt everything, take Okarun away.
Ruining the relationship when they were just getting, because even like Momo, she was like outwardly angry at him for holding her hand. Like, I mean, they've done that in the past, but this was a bit more like obvious that she's jealous. In the past, it's usually like she kind of is just ranting, but the characters wouldn't be able to pick up on it because she's kind of in her head and kind of weird about it. But she kind of like outwardly was like, no, why'd you just do that? No, didn't you just say that? So I think that, yeah, shit's about to get, this is literally sub-OD. I swear to God, Tatsu, this is the time where he's going to confirm or not if he's a big Oda fan. We're at a park. Theme park. Amusement park.
Lots of bubbles. There could be a splitting of the group.
After you think things are just getting, just getting right, we went through Thriller Bark. We went through this past arc. Everybody's gotten, they're good now. Zuma's not blind. Nike, he's here. He's not old anymore. Things are getting better. With the Vivre card. No. It's burning. So what is that in this case? I don't know.
I think it's the light returning to Momo's eyes as her memories come back. Or maybe the seal on her memories that Basho placed on her chi gets burned off.
While everybody gets split up, she gets her memories at the same time. That is crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's okay. This is my last thing. I don't think any of this stuff is earned just yet. I feel like the amnesia thing hasn't really moved anything. It's just she just doesn't know shit. But she is still herself, so she still meshes well regardless with the characters, as you can see with the banter with Ira. But I don't think she should get her memories back this quickly, though. I don't think so at all. I think it would just, like, what's the point?
I think the point is it was meant to set up this whole destined love that's not meant to be. Because there's always way to
do it. I don't know.
Well, that'll be a conversation when it happens. But I honestly do believe that the Ferris wheel kiss is what this entire saga of Momo losing her memories was leading up to.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a bit too... It's funny, I said earlier I wanted more drama in this series. Just not in certain areas. I feel like it's too much drama for that. It's like, you could do all these things without the amnesia thing. No, I know. I'm just saying that, like, he could have done all this without the amnesia plot. I think it needs to be... I know a lot of people would probably disagree with me because they didn't like the amnesia plot from the jump. I never cared about it either. But, I mean, we wanted to feel a little earned. I feel like it has to be a little longer because if it happens right here, it's like, what did she miss out on? I feel like if she gets her memories back now and if people start getting split up, it would just feel like it all happened in like a day. Like, she hasn't really, nothing in her life changed drastically. Like, it won't mean anything when she gets her memory back, if that makes sense.
Well, because her grandmother is fine, Turbo Granny is back in the picture. The only thing that would be different is if Okaroon gets taken or he willingly leaves.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like we need more. Even though, like I said, Momo still feels the same. I think we still need more of this specific Momo for it to matter. Because then I feel like it would just been a waste of time of all these chapters if she gets her memory back in this arc. If she gets like a glimpse, like maybe like some memories, I'm fine with that, but not everything. That would just feel pointless to me. Like, what was the point of doing that?
I'm gonna be honest. I was never really a fan of the amnesia plotline.
Yeah,
for this very reason. Because at the time that we were first introduced to it, it's like this is either gonna be 5 chapters or 50, and I'm not gonna like either one. Yeah. It's like, why do it in the first place if it's 5 chapters? Why stretch it out for 50 chapters if that's pretty much what it ended up being?
And look what I'm saying. It's still Adder. And I still feel like now, even though I don't really like it, I still think, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I think that kind of is very telling of how the story is going right now. It is very stagnant. Because we spent, 50 chapters with her amnesia and nothing has progressed. Not really.
I mean, you could have did the ultimate yokai plot line in like 5 chapters. Like, that could have been done with Momo and her memories. We'll still have to see how it plays out, of course. I'm not willing to completely throw Tatsu under the bus, but it's just more concerns that I've still had. Zachary, to answer your question, I don't think they're gonna show that. I think they're gonna skip over it. I think it'll be implied. That's my answer.
You hit better on a binge than a weekly. I'm trying to think about it unbiased. I mean, it's
I think
different
there's
now
some
'cause it's
merit. I think there's
retrospect.
some merit to that, Sherm. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean,
because someone had recently commented on our Undead Unluck, our first weekly chapter after we finished our binge, and I was like, please keep in mind, the binge experience is not the same thing as the weekly experience. We have to be more critical of the here and now decisions without the benefit of hindsight. Because in hindsight, there might actually be a reason why Momo had to lose her memories.
yeah,
I think it's a low
sure.
percentage, but he could pull it off. So with that being said, I try not to be too critical in the here and now, but I'm also not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say I'm not getting bored, because there are some chapters here that I'm just like, I just don't care.
Because it could not just be for the romance. You know, like, Tatsu, you didn't have to go that roundabout. There's a lot of things you could have done to sever a connection. So there has to be something else to it.
I hope so.
Because he's basically only setting it up for the reward, but the reward won't mean nothing if it's been stagnant this whole time.
Not really.
Because, like, what I'm saying is, it feels like she just went to sleep and woke up. You know, when you sleep and wake up and
nothing
like time
changed. She was in a coma. She was in a coma.
When she gets it back, that's exactly. That's why I think we need this particular Momo more, because then it won't, like, something else needs to happen before she gets her memories back. So, like, imagine if she missed out on someone dying, like, that she didn't have the same connection to, like how she did before. Like, let's say, well, I mean, it's kind of the whole group right now, but let's say Vamola, for example, right? Let's say if something happened to her, this Momo obviously wouldn't feel as like how she felt when she had her memories the first time. But I think we need stuff like that to happen, so when she does get her memories, she'll be like what? You know? Like, I wasn't here to protect them. Because she always was there to protect everybody.
What if Zuma dies?
Oh, yeah.
And the way that he dies is he falls in front of her, similar to a Spider-Man and Gwen situation.
Oh, wow.
From The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh,
and she reaches out. She doesn't have the memories that she could have used to activate her powers. Let's just say that she does currently have her powers, or she had a seal on her full capability. She could have saved someone by reaching out her spiritual hand. And because she didn't have her memories, that's how they died.
Yeah. We need.
What if it's at
like
the
that.
top of the Ferris wheel?
Yep.
What if it's a Gigi? What if it's an Ira?
What if it's that fucking kid right there?
What if it's a kid? It could just be a random kid.
Do that?
It could just be a random. I mean, he's already killed off Zuma's younger brother, and that boy was a saint with his umbrella and his boots.
The triangle in the eye, that might have been like, this kid right is GG's. He's dead. Oh no. But she needs that though, because I feel like it would not feel
earned.
Like
earned.
If she just gets, like, it wouldn't feel earned at all. It's kind of the same thing that we talked about with Chainsaw Man, with particular things in the ending where it's like, okay, it's not earned. It doesn't feel that way at all. So hopefully though, but good Dandadan chapter. We're not on the break. We're still here. In the alternate universe, they don't break though. I think we just had like a little shift. They kind of, intersected.
We get the ending of Chainsaw Man in this universe, but we don't have to go on break with Dandadan. So
man, that's how it works. There's sacrifices. There's coin flips for everything. This universe gets this one doesn't get that, and that's just how life works. So we got the bad ending for Chainsaw Man. They got
and you shall receive.
They got a fire ass ending for Chainsaw Man. Oh my god, it was so fire. I wish I could experience that one.
And Dandadan ends in 5 chapters.
No, that was no. Why?
That it's equally balanced, as Thanos said, equally balanced.
We got to see Goldie Pond season 2. That's crazy, man.
But AOT had a worse ending.
Yeah. And maybe even a better one somewhere. Somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got though. Fun stream.
All right, yeah, definitely a fun stream. Thank you guys for the participation in chat. So Zachary, Gab, Sherm, you guys are the goats. Anyone else watching on the VOD, feel free to leave a comment. We always try to respond. As long as it's not too negative or spoilery, we will always leave a reply. Always in quotation marks. But yeah, pretty much it from me. We do have a couple of things that we're going to be wrapping up here in the next, I would say, week or two. So One Piece live action, we'll finally watch season 2. We know season 3 was announced. We got Invincible, some more episodes. We hear episode 5 was insane of season 4. The last episode of Fire Force. That arc was some of the best that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not lying when I say that. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Well, you guys know we're going to be here next Monday. Next Monday. It's Tuesday today because we didn't do it yesterday. So next Monday, we'll be here 6 days for 232. That's crazy. 232. Dandadan. Yeah. Please at least hit 500 Tatsu. Just please. If they don't let you do. Hey, if you have to make a deal, if you said I want 900, they said no. They said no. You gotta do 600 or no 400, 700. No. 500. Okay. Like seriously, you gotta take it if they don't. But at the end of every stream and video, you guys know what we say. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next stream or video, and peace.